as I said, come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching us live. So good to be here on Tuesday, a Tuesday out in these internet streets. My name is Brand Master Martina Britt Yelverton, and today we are going to discuss your social media profiles and how you can use them literally as a digital business card, as well as how you can use them to promote and to convert. Catch you guys after this intro. Hey y'all, hey, Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, updating you about our daily live training and follow-up live open office hours. Join me every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, StreamYard, Go High Level, AI technology, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident. And the best part is, after each live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask your questions and get personalized answers. Don't miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to this YouTube channel. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up your automation in your MLM company, or as an entrepreneur who could possibly be struggling in your business, we not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each weekday. So if you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you now know you need to do to get your assets in order. Come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching this from. Excited to have you guys still joining us on TikTok. Heard we went down for a spell, as well as on IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, and one of my favorite places, on YouTube. So what's going on, KCL family? Hey there, David and Pam. So good to see you. CTT Squad member, Dr. Regina Turner. Let's see, Andrina. That's pretty, actually. So good to see you. You guys who are catching us here on TikTok, go ahead and tap that screen and share this stream so that people inside of your community can even see the value that is going to be delivered on today. So again, like I said, we're going to be discussing today's topic of how to optimize your social media profiles for business, not necessarily just for personal or for personal branding or just for your friends and family, but how to actually ensure that those profiles are also optimized for business. Okay, so I will be sharing my screen here in a moment, but just to jump right over into this, I need for you guys to take a moment to glean why you are here and what you are here to get, so that you can take this information and utilize it inside of whatever it is that you are endeavoring to do. Okay, so if you need to learn the must-have elements of a profile, great, then you'll learn that on today. If you're here to figure out how to align your profiles with your brand identity, great, you will get that information on today. If you want to know some mistakes to avoid as well, as far as when you set up your profiles, you'll learn that on today. And you'll also understand the importance of your profile picture, those URL or contact links, as well as your bio information, and how you can begin to set up your bio information in some sense of an organized fashion. Thank you so much for those roses and gifts and hearts and love. You know, I don't really know what it means, but thank you. Come on into the room, Jeff and Juliana. So good to see both of you. Also, I'm going to give you some tips for consistent branding across multiple platforms, and I'm going to show you an example of an optimized platform so that you can understand what we are here and why we are here to do what it is that we are here to do. So let's jump right over into some of those big words that you just heard me use, like SEO. That's a search engine optimization. That is so that when people are out here on these internet streets and in these profiles, that they are able to see keywords or certain features, or they're able to use that rich content or those queries that they do on one of the largest platforms like YouTube and Google, and they are able to type in certain words and your information comes up. So that is one of the best ways that you can literally ensure that people are able to find you. And you need to make sure that your content is consistent across multiple platforms, because the more consistent your content is across multiple platforms, the more your branding looks impactful on the internet, in these internet streets. Okay. And so the first impression counts. So if we're going to talk about your profile, the first interaction with your profile generally is your image. Why? Because our eyes recognize images before they recognize words, right? So have you ever noticed that when you're scrolling, you may come across an image and it grabs your attention quicker than the text, right? So that's why you want to make sure that your profile is optimized with a consistent image or with an image that will stop people dead in their tracks. You don't want it blurry, you don't want it stretched or pixelated or just disjointed. You don't want that. You want to make sure that that image is the first image that they're going to see. You want to make sure that that image is clear, that it's crisp, that it says what you want it to say. So how many of us go across a profile and we see the little gray bubble or the colored background with just a letter indicating the person has not uploaded any type of profile picture? Do you guys stop and look further, or do you keep scrolling? Right? When you come across that gray picture or that icon that's just the initial, most people keep scrolling because it didn't capture their attention. Yeah, Dr. Regina, you keep scrolling because it's not of interest to you, right? What's going on, Gwen? Hey there, Marie. You stop scrolling like and I don't want to pick on anybody, but when I'm looking down at the TikTok attendees, I'm seeing your image, even though your name is right there. I resonate quicker with seeing your image. Several of you who are even on TikTok haven't uploaded an image on your profile or inside of your account. So we see the color palette that you may or may not have chosen, and we see a letter, or we see the gray bubble. Okay. And I call it the gray bubble. It could be referred to as something else, but we can't connect or resonate with that. And if you guys know from watching last week's, there is always some type of emotional connection that allows people to continue to engage with you, right? There's something about you that is making you unique for them to remember who you are, for them to resonate with you. I don't know if you know anything about the 4-7-11 or the 4-11-7 rule, that literally an individual needs to spend about 4 hours over however the span of time is consuming your content, right? Have 11 different points of contact with you across multiple platforms. All right. So I think it might be 7-11-4. I may be saying it out of context, but I know it's across 4 platforms, maybe 7 hours of engagement and 11 hours or 11 different varied points of contact. That 4-7-11, 11-7-4, somehow that algorithm allows a person to feel like they know you, like you, and trust you. And the first impression that they have with you is generally your image, right? So you want to make sure that you have a profile image, right? That image actually increases trust. It shows that you are professional and it has engagement. How many of us have changed our profile picture across multiple platforms and immediately people start to comment? It happens all the time. I don't necessarily mean to do it, or you don't necessarily mean to do it as a ploy to get engagement. You just decided, hey, I really like this picture. I kind of want to change what I'm looking like right now in these internet streets. And you change your profile picture. Instantly, people are going to comment. Again, that's that connection. You may put a picture of your dog, your cat. You may put a picture of your fish. You may put a picture of yourself at an event. You may have just recently received some type of accolade or award, and you put that up. You may be attending an event and you've gotten your badge. You may have just suffered a loss. And you're not that you're asking for anyone to engage with you, but you may have just suffered a loss and you just need a minute. Okay. You just need to take a beat, and you put up, you may have lost someone and you want to emphasize that individual and just have a look at them. You know, there are different reasons, but it will cause engagement. It will cause people to respond to the image that you just put up. So you have to be very cognizant of a profile picture. I'm going to suggest that you use a high quality professional photo or a logo. If at all possible, use both. So on various profiles that I have up, I have generally considered utilizing one of my images. So let's see if I can get this one up. Here, let's see if I can get this one up, or you guys can see that one. This is the image that I have currently on my YouTube channel. I can go and pull up here for you guys who are catching this, and let's go over to the IG page. I think I have the same image on YouTube and IG. Okay, so even though my logo's down here, it's a little cut off, but this is the professional shot that I currently use with my best-selling badge from Amazon, because I'm a best-selling author. Let's go over to the Facebook profile page, and you're going to see a different image, but it's still a professional image. So this is me sitting at an event that was in Virginia with Dr. Cheryl Wood. I was a speaker for her Women Who Prosper meeting. And at this particular meeting, I was a platform speaker. I actually spoke on stage, and the photographer happened to capture this specific image. So let's open that one up a little bit bigger here. Let's see if we can get it to show up. And of course, because I'm live, if I click it, it'll keep doing that. But that's a professional image. This is actually me speaking at the event. So let's also look at the business page. Similar image. Remember, keeping it consistent. But this was me going through my speech before I actually hit the stage. Okay. So again, it's consistency across multiple platforms. And again, you want to ensure that you keep it that way so a person can continue to have familiarity with you, so that they will see and know who you are. Again, the same professional image here. Hope that makes sense to you guys. Now, moving beyond just the image of you. What's going on, Decca? Hey there, Harlem. So good to see you, Adrian. Again, you want to make sure that you continue to be consistent across multiple platforms, yes, but also that you clearly state who you are, what it is that you do, and the value that you provide. And you want to make sure that you're making tweaks to that statement per platform if you're going to be on multiple platforms. I myself suggest, yes, you could have a presence on multiple platforms, but you really only master and focus on one. I myself started out focusing on Facebook and ended up adding a business page to Facebook. It was great, but then I found out about how important it is to be on YouTube. Why? Number one, Google owns YouTube. Number two, it is the largest platform. Google is the largest platform. YouTube is secondary because it owns it, right? And then you get into the whole Facebook, IG, and now the whole TikTok craze, okay? Just got on TikTok about, I don't know, I'd say maybe 6 months to a year ago. Hey, it's doing what it's doing, right? But you want to make sure that you keep a consistent image, profile, all of that across all of the platforms. And I'll go ahead and pull this up. Now, I was on Twitter and Pinterest too. It just got to be entirely too much. Okay. But again, you see it's the same consistent image across multiple platforms with the same, for whatever area it allows you to have a bio, the same consistent statement. So in this one, again, I was talking about clearly state who you are, what you do, and the value that you bring. Again, Martina Britt Yelverton, 9-time published author, legacy builder, coach, and visionary at martinabrittYelverton.com. Again, certified business coach, professional certified business coach, branding professional, helping entrepreneurs to visualize and organize a simplified brand that attracts and serves their ideal qualified customer or client. Again, here, even on Facebook, the business page, you can go into the About area and you are able to see different information and greater details in the About area there. Now, this is me in the backstage. You guys know when you open up your page, this shows up a little bit differently for a viewer. The same with even taking that same consistent messaging and going over to the main Facebook page and looking in the body of text there and going down to the details about you again, the About information. You get a little bit more space per platform. Utilize it. On IG, again, it's much like Instagram. You only have a limited amount of space. Brand master, always be marketing you. Go brand you, educate you, and help you get your assets in order. go-to girl, 9 times published author, certified business coach, consistent across multiple platforms. I hope you guys are getting the hint and that makes sense to you. You want to make sure that you say who you are, what you do, and the value that you bring. And then you want to ensure that you have a call to action somewhere that links to your website, your email, or any other way to contact you, even across to your other social media platforms. So inside of YouTube, you can go in here, and this tells people right off jump, I help people who want help and I can help you. I say that instantly because not everybody wants help. Some people are out here just looking for a reason and a way to be a part of your woe is me ministry. I don't have time for that. Okay. So I help people who actually want help and I can help you. Right. And then I'll let you know where you can get free content or free information by coming into our community. And of course, again, if you're interested in finding out even more or even greater depth in the information that I'm giving, then come on over into the community. Come on over and join us for free at learnleadandlevelup.com. Come into our network, get and glean from other people inside of our network, help where you feel you can help. Of course, don't spam the group, but definitely lend your value to the group, glean some value from the group, and even meet us after each and every of these Tuesday through Friday lives at 1 p.m. in the private Zoom room. What's going on, Angelica? Hey there, Tammy. Again, come into this community, get this information, but again, across your social media platforms, have this consistency so the meta tags can add that up, the SEO can add that up, these backlinks work back behind the scenes to and from your multiple social media platforms, and it's all consistent. So a person doesn't show up and you're green in one place and you show up in another place and now you're brown. That's about the easiest way that I can explain that, okay? But you want to make sure that your contact information is in here, that it clearly states who you are, that all of your social media and your more important links are available throughout all of your platforms, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Again, you heard me say a little bit earlier, making sure that the platform that you put your information on makes sense for that platform. So notice you don't see me mentioning too much about being a certified business coach over here on Instagram. No, not Instagram. You don't see me mentioning that on TikTok. I'll just say, coach and visionary. You don't see me mentioning that too greatly here on YouTube. However, if you delve through all of this, you'll find the information. It's not mentioned too greatly here inside of Facebook because, again, LinkedIn is a business platform. People may be looking for business information. What's going on, Susie and Tessa? So good to see y'all. Again, these places are looking for that business information versus over on IG, you notice it says go-to girl because that is more of a casual area. Thanks for the follow, nurse. I appreciate you. Margarita, I'm sorry. Again, that is where that information makes sense, right? Versus another platform may make more sense to see more of the business, the collegiate information and, all of that. So again, make sure that when you're putting your call to actions, like DM me, for more information, register for the learnleadandlevelup.com community, come on into, when you're putting those different pieces of content, make sure you're putting them in areas that make sense. Okay. You wouldn't necessarily want to have a resume listed on IG or a resume listed on YouTube, but you definitely need some type of resume listing on LinkedIn. It's a business platform. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So good to see you. And thank you to my CTT coach, CTT Squad member, and one of my spiritual advisors and coaches, Dr. Regina Turn out of Brooklyn, New York, Wealth God's Way, right? She's helping to facilitate a lot of the activity inside of the chat on TikTok. And I appreciate you, sis. Again, even with that, keywords that she may be pinging in and putting into TikTok resonate with my brand as well as her brand, because we want to make sure that we're doing collaborative efforts across all social media platforms. Again, you guys, I need for you to tap the screen and share the stream with your audience if you think that this is something that would be of value to them. Let them see who your network is. Let them see who your collaborative partners is. Let them see who your community is. Welcome to the room, Kevin. So good to see you. So again, you want to make sure that you're being specific with where you're asking for it. The reason you don't see me saying anything about DMing me on IG is because I don't check IG. I'm just going to be that real with you. I don't check it. I'm barely learning how to check out TikTok. I focus my efforts literally on YouTube and occasionally on Facebook. I promise you, I'm going to get to LinkedIn at some point. But again, even I am a student of my own teachings. I say master one and then look at another. My goal, of course, is to master YouTube. So all of you who are catching this on IG and on TikTok and on Facebook and on LinkedIn, if you would be so kind to take an opportunity to go and do what? To like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. It would be of great joy to me. We're trying to get to our 1,000 subscribers so that we can do what? Move on to the next level. And so what we want to do is move into a little bit of watch me work so I can show you guys actually how to optimize a platform like I said that I would. That was the final thing that I'm going to discuss with you on today, how to optimize a channel. So let's utilize YouTube. So when you are inside of your account, you are available to go over to, let me see if I can get this banner to discontinue disrupting. All right. If you go over into YouTube and you head down to the settings, sorry, IG and TikTok, I'm actually showing people on the screen a little bit of information, and you go into the settings and you're inside of the account settings. If you needed to make adjustments to your YouTube channel's name, you can do that here inside of the advanced settings. You can also add a manager to assist you with running your YouTube channel, making sure that they are aligned with your own brand prowess, right? And that they understand to where you are actually getting and going with your information. You're able to go into the advanced settings and you're able to do certain things with regards to that, okay? Also, when you are utilizing this area, let's see if I can get it to go back up here to the home. And I'm trying to get it to go to a different area. Not the notifications, but here in the notifications panel as well. I'm trying to get it so I can show you guys if you're getting ready to optimize your keywords and things like that. So let me see if I can locate that area for you. Here we go. All right. So what I did, and let me go back so I can show you what I did. Here inside of it, I went to your videos, because when we're uploading our content via YouTube and we're wanting our social media, bio, branding, about information, links, contacts, all of that, we would like that to be replicated through every video that we load as well. So we'll go into the Your Videos area, and this time, hopefully it's going to act right. When I select this area and I go into the customizations, it's going to give me what I'm looking for. Okay, there we go. When we are putting information here inside of the customizations, not only can you ensure that the profile image, that is the image that goes here across the top of your own specific channel, you want to make sure that this particular image, like we said, even not just the profile picture, but the image, the cover image, the banner that is on your YouTube channel is also optimized with a very clear call to action, giving them as much information about you, who you are, what you do. And that what we said earlier, who you are, what you do, and the value that you provide. Ensuring that that is repeated even through other channels. So again, if you go here, this is across the main. Here's all the information here. I'm on Facebook showing you that for you guys who can't see. But again, even on LinkedIn, ensuring that it's consistent across all of your platforms. I hope that makes sense. Also, with customization here inside of this area, you are available to have a standing, what do you call it, description inside of every video that you upload. That is unheard of, that you can have predetermined information that loads for every single channel. You're available to put what playlist you want on YouTube. There is so much customization that is available for people to see and learn about you inside of YouTube. It really is unmatched. Okay. So Also, you're available to see the channel analytics and learn. Like, I'm telling you, it shocked me. I'm thinking that my social media base was female. Come to find out, my social media base is more males than females. So your girl had to stop saying, hey girl, hey, and start saying, hey y'all, hey, right? Because I found out that my actual base was about 85% men, 15% women, even though the larger portion of my clientele is actually female. I thought that was an amazing analytic that I had no earthly idea that was available. Now, you also can see your recent subscribers, and you can get a little bit of YouTube education. But specifically with regards to what I'm trying to show you for the customization of your uploads, crazy information is available that you can have. So every time you actually upload a video, you can automatically have information show in your descriptions, in your titles, and everything. And that can be done inside your videos as well as inside the settings there. You're available to make certain changes to your keywords. If you have no earthly idea what keywords means, number one, you can go Google it. But this is what people are looking for. You want to use the keywords in your headline, in your description, in your titles, okay, and in your conversation when you're uploading videos, reels, shorts, etc. Why? Because that keeps the consistency across multiple platforms, okay? Again, do not be, I'm looking at my notes, inconsistent across platforms. Some people want to say, hey, I want bells and whistles over here, but I want it laying flat over here. No, if you want bells and whistles, you want bells and whistles across the platform. What's going on, Ian? So good to see you. Hey there, Kasha. I hope I pronounced that correctly. What's going on, Kay and Bronson? So good to see you. You want to make sure that you're consistent, and you want to make sure you're using similar keywords inside of your settings. So here you see the things that I actually focus on, which is Go High Level, Canva, StreamYard, the name of the business that I do discuss digital products. I help you guys understand how to create ebooks. You want to make sure that what you do is across multiple platforms, as well as you are available to use and upload default information. This is going to save you some time. So if you know there is information that you want to keep consistent in every post, when you put it up, you can already have your descriptions, your keywords, and everything inside of there, as well as in your title. You can have all of that already plugged in by doing it in advance, okay? That is some huge time saving that is available inside YouTube, okay? Finally, you can do the same thing inside of other platforms, but being specific to YouTube, you want to make sure that you are consistent in your uploads, even with your reels. So my reels generally, or my shorts, if I'm talking about YouTube, generally go at my poignant times. That's either 9 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. That's just what I choose to stick to, so that I can see what those particular peaks and highs are for my channel, ensuring that I understand what is resonating with my audience. I talk about that a few videos back, about resonating with your audience, getting that feedback from your audience, and making sure that you implement changes in your social media platforms, in your branding, in your visuals, in your graphics, in your web content, to ensure that your audience knows that you hear them. I've seen people jump on and they'll say, hey, ensure that you say my name. Great, I can say your name. You know what I'm saying? If I happen to see it. If not, my CTT squad member will ensure that she addresses you as well. This makes a collaborative, unit look, feel, whatever. And even inside of our community with people, we welcome you. We make sure that you understand, that you are welcome here, that you are important, that the information that we're giving you is catered towards you. You want to ensure that is also visible, available across your social media platforms. I hope this is making sense for you guys. I hope that this resonates with you. One thing that I would love to ask is, What's the one thing, one platform that you feel, all right, may need some work? Okay. What's your one platform that you feel may actually need some work? So I'm going to see if I can pull that up onto the screen here. So that can be our call to action for today on any of the platforms, whether it's here on TikTok, on IG, whether we're on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook. Drop that below and let me know what one platform you feel needs the most work, right? On your profile, maybe on your bio, maybe on your image, okay? Maybe in your descriptions. Where do you feel, or what do you feel that one platform that you have that would need the most work? I know eventually I'll need to go work on LinkedIn, but I'm going to keep my focus right now on one of the largest platforms, and that's the information that I'm sharing out there on my Google My Business page, as well as here on YouTube. So I hope that you have found that information to be of help today. I will be following up today in our Learn, Lead, and LevelUp.com community, opening up office hours immediately following this live training. And if you have questions, branding questions, I would love for you to join us over there. If you'll go ahead and go to the branding community, that's Learn, Lead, and LevelUp.com. Go ahead and register for your own free account to join our community. And once you do that, if you'll come here specifically into the community and go to the events channel, this events tab up top, go to today's date and click that 1 p.m. The link is available right there for you. Add it to your calendar so that you can receive our reminders. If you'd like the follow-up notes, then go ahead and address yourself on over to Fathom, Fathom, .martinabritt.yelverton.com so you can receive immediate recordings once we close the room, and it will also give you a summary of the notes. That's my time for today. I hope you've been able to understand and you've been able to receive these nuggets that I've given on how you guys can go in and optimize your social media, your profiles, your bio, your links, your images, okay? And how you can also plug into some of those areas, some nuggets that will assist you when you're actually delivering your content by using some of the default settings, okay? So I'm excited. Hope to see you guys catch us over in open office hours. Until the next time, that is my time for today. Brand Master, your cash flow queen and founder of the #1 legal tax to hire kids in your own home-based business. So should you choose to do so. Hey y'all, hey, Brand Master Martina Britt Yelverton here, updating you about our daily live training and follow-up live open office hours. Join me every Tuesday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live actionable lessons on building your brand from scratch. We'll cover everything from tools, strategies, and systems like Canva, StreamYard, Go High Level, AI technology, and more, to include the exact steps to take you from confused to confident. And the best part is after each live stream, you can hop on Zoom with us to ask your questions and get personalized answers. Don't miss out. Mark your calendar and subscribe now to this YouTube channel. Join our free community, and I'll say it louder for the people in the back. If you want to learn, lead, and level up your automation in your MLM company, or as an entrepreneur who could possibly be struggling in your business, we not only have the solution, we also have the experts. Yes, this is your sign to join us. Our entire team is live each weekday. So if you snooze, you will lose. I said what I said. You heard what you heard. Now do what you now know you need to do to get your assets in order.